Welcome back to the channel. Today's message is powerful and honest. It's a truth many don't want to hear. No one will save you. You have to transform yourself. It might sound harsh, but it's actually the most empowering thing you'll ever realize. Because once you stop waiting, you start becoming. Let's begin. Tip 1. Stop waiting for someone to change your life. Many of us live as if someone is going to appear and fix everything. We wait for the perfect job, the right relationship, the lucky break, or even for motivation to just show up. But let's be honest. No one is coming. Not your parents, not your friends, not even your favorite YouTuber. Only you can change your life. Think of life as a boat. You are the captain. If you just sit and wait for someone to steer it, it'll drift with the waves or crash. Example, there was a young man who used to complain every day. My life is hard. I didn't get opportunities. I deserve more. One day he realized no one was listening. No one was coming to rescue him. So he stopped complaining and started learning. He read every day. He practiced new skills. Years later, he didn't need to beg for opportunities. People came to him. The truth is, the world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who act. So stop waiting for a sign. Be the sign. Tip 2. Take full responsibility for your life. The moment your life begins to change is the moment you say, "This is my life. My results are mine, and I will own it, good or bad." You can't control where you were born. You can't control how others treated you, but you can always control how you respond and what you do next. Example, a woman grew up in a neighborhood full of crime and negativity. People told her she would never succeed. She could have believed them, but instead, she believed in herself. She worked 2 jobs, studied at night, and built a business. Now, she speaks on stages to inspire others. She didn't blame her past. She built her future. Here's the lesson. When you take responsibility, you get your power back. Blame is heavy. Responsibility is light. So stop saying, "I can't because of them." Start saying, "I can because of me." Tip 3. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Everyone has dreams. Some want to be rich. Some want to travel the world. Some want to become strong, confident, and successful. But dreams alone do nothing. Wishing doesn't work. Hoping doesn't build anything. Only discipline transforms a dream into reality. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Waking up early when your body wants to sleep. Studying when your mind wants to scroll. Practicing when nobody is watching. That's discipline. And here's the truth. You won't always be motivated, but if you are disciplined, you will still move forward. Example. Let's talk about a young boy who wanted to become a professional violinist. He wasn't the most talented. In fact, in his first performance, he froze and forgot everything. People laughed, but he didn't give up. Every single morning before school, he practiced for 1 hour. Even on holidays, even on his birthday. He trained his fingers until they hurt. He trained his mind until it became calm under pressure. Years later, he was invited to play on a world stage and received a standing ovation. The same people who once laughed now admired him. That wasn't luck. It wasn't motivation. It was discipline. So ask yourself today, what do you really want? And are your daily actions matching that desire? If not, it's time to build discipline. Start small. Make your bed. Set a schedule. Stick to a promise you made to yourself. Every time you follow through, even on something small, you become stronger. Discipline builds your future quietly. You may not see results in a day, but in a year, you won't even recognize yourself. Tip 4. Build mental toughness. Life will test. Life is not easy. It doesn't always go according to plan. People will disappoint you. You'll face failure, rejection, pressure, and pain. That's why you don't just need motivation, you need mental toughness. Mental toughness is your inner strength. It's what helps you stand back up when life knocks you down. It's what keeps you moving when you feel broken inside. It's the mindset that says, "This is hard, but I will not quit." Many people give up too soon. They fail once and think it's over. They face a little stress and think, "I can't do this." But here's the truth. If you give up every time it's hard, you'll never get anywhere. Example. Let's talk about a woman who wanted to become a pilot. Everyone said, "You're too small, too weak, too late." She failed her first 2 exams. She couldn't afford all the training. At one point, she even slept in her car to save money. But she didn't give up. She told herself, "I may not be the strongest, but I'll be the most committed." She studied while working part-time. She trained harder than anyone else. She failed again, but came back stronger. And finally, she passed. Today, she flies planes across the world, not because it was easy, because she was mentally tough. Here's the truth. Tough times are your training ground. Your struggles are shaping you. Your failures are teaching you. Think of a diamond. It doesn't come from comfort. It comes from pressure. So when life gets hard, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "Try me," and keep going. How to build mental toughness? Face small discomforts on purpose. Cold showers, early mornings, hard workouts. Say no to distractions. Do what's necessary, not what's easy. Stop seeking pity. Start seeking progress. It's not about being emotionless. It's about being resilient. So next time life hits you, remember, you're not weak. You're just in training. And soon, the pain will become your power. Tip 5. Take full responsibility for your life. If you truly want to change your life, there is one mindset you must accept. Everything in my life is my responsibility, not your parents', not society's, not your past, yours. The moment you stop blaming others, you take back your power. Yes, maybe you were treated unfairly. Yes, maybe you didn't get the same chances. Yes, life has been hard. But if you keep saying, "It's not my fault," you also say, "It's not my power." Growth begins the moment you say, "It's on me, and I will fix it." Let's be clear. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything bad. It means you take control from this moment forward. You may not have created the problem, but you are in charge of the solution. Example. There was a young man who grew up in a violent neighborhood. Drugs, crime, and poverty were everywhere. His father left. His mother worked 2 jobs. No one expected him to succeed. For years, he blamed the world. He said, "How can I study when the house is noisy? How can I stay focused when my friends are always in trouble?" Then one day, he watched a video online that said, "Your future is your fault." It hit him hard. He didn't suddenly become rich, but he started taking control. He began reading daily. He left his toxic friends. He took online courses, worked late nights, and slowly changed his path. Today, he runs his own business. Not because someone saved him, but because he saved himself. That's the secret. You are your own rescue team. No one is coming to make your life better. No one is coming to motivate you every morning. No one is coming to remove your excuses. You have to do it. Here's how to practice responsibility every day. Missed your goal? Don't say I had no time. Say I didn't manage my time. Made a mistake? Don't blame others. Ask, what can I learn? Feeling stuck? Don't wait for motivation. Start small. Start now. Every time you take responsibility, you grow. Every time you blame others, you shrink. Remember this line. If your life is in someone else's hands, you're already losing. But if it's in yours, you can change everything. So today, take ownership, take charge, transform your life, one decision at a time. Tip 6. Create a clear vision. Know exactly what you want. One of the biggest reasons people feel lost, stuck, or confused in life is this. They don't know where they're going. They wake up, go through the motions, scroll on their phone, do the bare minimum, and repeat the cycle day after day. But deep inside, they feel empty. Not because they're lazy, not because they're weak, but because they have no clear vision for their life. Here's the truth. If you don't know what you want, how will you ever get it? Imagine going to a train station with no destination. Any train will take you somewhere, but maybe not where you want to be. The same goes for life. People without a vision don't move with purpose. They react to life instead of creating life. They chase trends, copy others, or stay confused because they haven't decided where they're going. You need clarity. You need to sit down with yourself and ask, what kind of person do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to live? What does success truly look like for me? Example. There was a young woman who worked at a small job. She was bored, tired, and unhappy. She would complain every day about her boss, her salary, her routine. Then one day, someone asked her, "What exactly do you want from life?" She paused. She realized she had no idea. So she took a notebook and started writing. She wrote, "I want to be a creative person. I want to work on my own schedule. I want to travel and make money online. I want to feel proud of my work." That one page gave her direction. She started exploring options, took small steps, learned digital skills, and within 2 years, she started a freelance business. Why did she succeed? Not because she had everything, because she had a clear vision. Clarity is powerful. When you know what you want, you stop wasting time. You say no to things that don't align. You focus your energy like a laser. You feel excited when you wake up. Here's how you can start today. 1. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal life. Where do you live? What do you do each day? What habits do you have? Who are you with? 2. Write it down. Be specific. Don't just write, "I want to be successful." Write, "I want to earn $5,000 a month doing work I love, helping people, and living in a peaceful place." 3. Break it into goals. Turn your vision into smaller, clear steps you can start working on. 4. Look at it every day. Keep your vision visible. It will remind you why you're working hard. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a clear picture and the courage to move toward it. Without vision, you wander. With vision, you win. So today, take time to create your map, because no one will hand you the life you want. You must build it, starting with a clear, powerful vision. Tip 7. Become the person you needed when you were struggling. Let's go deeper. If you want to truly transform yourself, not just survive but thrive, you need to become someone you yourself would admire, someone strong, someone disciplined, someone kind, wise, focused, and courageous. Because deep inside, there was a time when you were lost, broken, or unsure. Maybe you didn't know what to do. Maybe you felt worthless. Maybe you were silently hoping someone would come and say, "I believe in you." But no one came. And if they did, maybe they didn't stay. So here's the truth. You must become that person for yourself now. You must become the strong voice in your own head, the hand that lifts you up, the guide who pushes you forward, the mentor who tells you, you are not weak, you're just untrained. And starting today, we're changing that. Example, there was a man who grew up in silence. He was bullied in school. He had no friends, no support, no one to tell him, you matter. He became angry, quiet, isolated. For years, he blamed the world. Then one day, he looked at an old picture of himself as a small boy, eyes full of hope. And something clicked. He said, I may have been abandoned as a child, but as an adult, I won't abandon that child again. He made a decision that changed his life. I will become the man that little boy needed. He started building habits. He went to therapy. He learned new skills. He helped others who were struggling like he once was. And he kept that photo with him, not to feel pain, but to feel purpose. That's what transformation looks like. Ask yourself, what kind of person did you need when you were at your lowest? Someone patient, strong, calm, encouraging? What words did you need to hear that no one said? Now say those words to yourself, every day, and act on them. You may think, I'm just one person. How much can I really change? But the answer is, more than you realize. When you become stronger, you lift others around you. When you heal, you break the chain for the next generation. When you rise, you give others permission to rise. Here's how you can start this transformation. Talk to yourself with kindness. No more cruel inner voice. Be your own coach, not your enemy. Practice what you preach. Don't just say discipline matters. Wake up early, do the work, show up when no one's watching. Integrity isn't for applause, it's for self-respect. Build your own path. Don't follow the crowd. Do what makes you stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled. You are not here to stay the same. You are not here to be saved. You are here to become the most powerful version of yourself, not just for you, but for the person you used to be, the one who didn't give up. And one day, someone will look at you and say, because of you, I didn't quit. And that will make it all worth it. If you've made it this far, we want to tell you this. You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you believe. And the world needs the real you. Not the fearful, hidden version, but the bold, transformed version. So don't wait. No one will save you, but you can transform yourself. And that's more powerful than being saved. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video, where your journey to becoming unstoppable continues.